party. Wine, have a big party.
Happy Friday, as usual. Just curating something real quick, you know, keeping it simplistic. Just diving in through the mix, diving in through the beat, seeing how we can put layers and textures together, making sure they pop the way how they're supposed to. But this was something I was sitting on. Usually for certain beats, when I sit on it, I might not be able to react right away. So sometimes I might just have an idea and I'll just react on it and then I'll leave it and come back to it. And it's not a common thing, but these are one of those beats. So what I heard probably a week ago, I might not be hearing now. So I'm just trying to adjust the mix to make sure it sits properly in the beat. So we're just playing with that with the levels. So let's jump into that. So yeah, we're just looking at perfect gain staging right now. Gain staging is everything, so that's what I'm looking at. I'm going into tape, and I'm gonna also mix through tape on the last of my mix bus. So that's what we're looking into right now. FYI, so the mix signal, there's MP, obviously into the patch bay, into UAD, into the mixer, SPs, Focusrite, back into UAD. So what's being processed here, once it comes out from here, goes back in, and then we're going back into here for tape. That's mainly the game that we're going for right now when we're mixing. So you'll see as the things get blurred, we're gonna start mixing on this window. But be a quick mix, and as I'm listening, I'm judging certain parts of the beat that I want to fix and tweak a little bit. So we just catching the vibe for the most part. The first sequence, everything sounds good, sounds fluid with the chops, but then sequence 2, let me just bring that back. Still kind of spotty, especially with sequence number 3 as well. So I'm gonna clean it up right now. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna finish this mix. Right now, I got a little rough mix going, so I think I just got enough going. I got 2 compressions happening, preamp stage, a little bit of EQ, a little bit of tape emulation. Let's clean this up a little bit. Hopefully everybody can see top-down view of what's happening on the screen. I think it looks good. I think we can see everything. This is for the second sequence, by the way. So I like how that sounds. So we're gonna go into the third sequence, making sure that sounds, because I know this one was really spotty. So let's listen for that. Yep, I can hear that already. And this is the sample 4 joint. You can look at the start and end points for visual reference or visual cues. I tend to happen to like listen for it, and if I really can't, then I'll looking at the start and end points just to make sure there's not no overlapping. Because remember, they're not merged in the same sample, so they're more like unique to each other within their own chops, due to the non-destructive chopping. Hopefully, I explained that right. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. I'm just looking at the spectrum of the whole beat, making sure everything's not, how you say, phasing. This is really important. So we can improve that. First, try to improve that while we're here. This is like around like 270. Cue. Yeah, we gotta cue that. How's the side chain sounding out there? In the MP, we're going to set that to channel 1 and 2. That's gonna be hitting, actually 3 and 4 for me, hitting here, and my drum breaks will be 7 and 8, and then we'll map that here. But let's see how that go. All right, we getting somewhere. Yeah, now we getting somewhere. All right, let's mix this now. So right now I'm trying to get the levels for this. So I'm adjusting the side chain on the sample. We don't need that. We actually want that on the drums to side chain and duck the sample. So I'm gonna mute myself just to make sure I hear that correctly, and then I'll come back. You hear the ducking action right there. I can make it more prominent, but I'm just listening for subtleties right now. Yep.
Don't worry about me. We got. Yep. Don't worry about me. We got cocaine and coffee here. We're gonna get wide and have a big party.
I think we're in a good space. I think we're definitely in a good space with this. It's your boy Bonafide Beat signing out. Hope you have a good weekend. As always, stay creative.